It's finally official. I have waited all week up until the final day before the game to make this video. And actually, in 21 hours, the Colts will be playing the Titans. Here's my prediction. Now you're thinking, okay, this took a while. Why did it take a while? And that is because I knew the JT news would be coming. Now, did I know it was going to be an extension for $42 million, $26 million guaranteed for 3 years? No. But that's pretty huge. Now, the reason, of course, I waited is because I knew that would affect how I think the game will go, right? Actives and inactives and all that don't really matter unless it's a humongous player like that, in my opinion. I think Quiddy paced it out, though, right? That's going to hurt for the D-line pressure. But that D-line is still really, really, really going to get some pressure. Tannehill has to get pressured in this game for the Colts to even have a chance. And if they don't get pressure on him, it's over. I mean, you got D-Hop, who's going to need to be double covered because the secondary is weak this year. And that was definitely shown in the Rams game. I already ranted about that, about how bad the cornerbacks played, and how Kenny Moore was more mad about a false start than playing defense. But JT coming back does two things. One, it gets the workload off of Zach Moss a little bit, and then that'll get the workload off of JT. It's at home, which helps a lot. And this just feels like a different Colts team on offense. If they play fast and they score quick first half, it's a W. And it's even safe to say, I think, maybe an easy W. If they score in the first half. I think if the Colts score 10 points in the first half, they're going to come out in that second and score like 21, and then they'll win, let's say, 31-20, right? But that won't happen. And what's going to be scary is it's going to be neck and neck till the end. I don't think the Colts score in the second quarter. I do think, however, the Colts will come out early and score 10. I do. I think they'll do that in the first quarter, but second quarter, they'll probably not be as great. They're going to go into half, I'd say, down 14-10. I think Derrick Henry has his 2 touchdowns at halftime, and he probably has 100 yards already. And you're thinking, oh, man, here we go again, right? I think he rushes for a total of 70 yards in the second half. I've seen this many times with the Colts. And then they're going to try to turn it over to D-Hop and Respirikine, right? Which we just got destroyed by a guy who had a hard-to-pronounce last name with Paku Nakua. But he was a beast. He went absolutely crazy. Didn't expect that. It'll be 14-10. And that first touchdown, I think, will be JT. I think it'll be at the goal line. I think it'll be after a little bit of play action. AR to Pittman. AR to Pierce, hopefully. I'm really hoping Pierce recovers, has some good games here coming up. And the next 3 games are very winnable. I'm going to put that out there. I think the third quarter starts. Whoever gets the ball first, doesn't really matter. I think Colts can put together a touchdown drive there. But I think they might give away 10. So I say they go into the fourth down 24-17. This happens a lot. And this is where they start shooting themselves in the foot, or they make a big error, they throw a pick. This is what's happened the last 2 years. They'll go into that fourth quarter down 7 or down 10, and they'll screw it all up because they'll just give it away, right? I don't think AR gives away this game. He's already made those mistakes. He did it early he did it early in the Rams game, and he did it late in the Jacksonville game, right? The 2 losses. If he avoids all mistakes and finishes this game, Colts win it. And I would say they score the touchdown to make it 24-24. I think Titans do get a field goal pretty late. But then I think this is the day AR gets that big drive, and it's going to be up to the defense. As much as I'm saying, it's going to be the big drive, late run and drive, they're probably going to give the ball to Titans about a minute and a half, right? And Colts will be up 31-27, and it's going to be up to the defense. And it's going to be up to that secondary to stop D-Hop. Big body, great hands. I don't care how old he is. He's still top 10 receiver in the league, maybe top 5 if he has one of those games. So it's going to be up to the defense. And do I think that defense pulls through for Indy? I do. Because I'll be honest with you, a minute and a half versus giving it to them with like 3 minutes. And I think that's because the run game of JT is going to get going. He's just going to be bruising. He's going to be a bruiser. And same thing with Moss. And you might be able to get JT on the outside, maybe get him some screen passes. Screen pass games looks really good. Have great blocking tight ends, great blocking receivers. By the way, mentioning that, Kylan Grant and Alec Ogletree have to be included in the second half. And AR's legs obviously have to be included as well. That could be the difference maker. That kind of third dimension to the Colts offense that the Titans have never seen. So I think the Colts win it 31-27. That is my final score prediction. I think it's going to be a great game. I wish I could watch every single second of it, but I will be working, so I'll keep an eye on it. And I will come out with tomorrow night my reaction and review to JT's re-debut with the team after his massive contract. And hopefully it's a good thing. And if it's not, regroup and rebuild the next week. But I believe in the Colts, especially this week and for the rest of the year. For the shoe, baby. Let's go.